You can buy a house in Canada with no savings for down payment. Let's talk about it. Okay, hi, my name is Ingrid, and I recently bought my first home in Canada with zero savings for down payment. Let me explain. With no savings for down payment means that you can finance your down payment and include that amount into your mortgage. Now, there are two ways to do that. One is through a provincial assistance program, which in Nova Scotia is called the Down Payment Nova Scotia Assistance Program. And each province has its own program with its own requirements. In general, the requirements are being a Canadian citizen or permanent resident and be living in that province for at least 1 year. In my case, in the province of Nova Scotia, the application process with the province assistance program goes after you have a live offer, which means that you have put an offer into a house and got accepted, and now you're working towards your financials with your bank and with the province. There is a second way to do that, and might not be the best way. You have to do your own research and see if this is a fit for you. Maybe you can qualify for a down payment loan with a lender or a bank. This is available in some banks, and basically what you do is you take your mortgage, but also take this down payment loan in your mortgage all together, and then you end up paying a bigger mortgage with the designated interest rate. This might not be the best strategy for everybody. In Canada, you can buy a house with a down payment as little as 5%. Now, when it will be a good idea to do this strategy, I'm gonna tell you my case. Okay, so right now we are in this place that we're renting. We're about to move. In this place, we have been living here for 5 years, 4 years and a half, 5 years. We currently are paying like pre-COVID rent. Okay, so our rent didn't increase in an accelerated way as other places have. Right now, we pay around $1,200 for a duplex with 3 bedrooms. Okay, so that's our bottom line, $1,200. Right now, if I am to move to a different house with 3 bedrooms with the same characteristics as this one, I will be paying $2,300 a month, which is way too much. I have done the math with my broker, and what we can afford, it's around $250K to buy a house. With $250K buying a house, we will be paying in a mortgage around $1,500, which is less than the average rent price in the area that I'm currently living. So with that being said, for me, in my case, it's best to buy a house still than renting a house, because I will be paying less. Now, of course, there are downsides to buying a house rather than renting. I am in charge of all the fixing, everything that it's broken in the house, everything that needs renovation. I am in charge of the taxes. My insurance went up, of course, because when you pay insurance as a tenant, it's different when you pay as an owner. Okay, so the insurance goes up as well. But the difference is that 1, it's my house. 2, nobody's gonna kick me out like I am currently asked to vacate the house because the owner wants to, move in, which I assume she's gonna sell the house. She didn't want to tell me she wanted to sell. I mean, she did tell me that she was going to sell the house at the beginning, but then she said that she wanted to move in. So it's kind of like, it's a mystery, the reason why she asked us to vacate the house. Anyways, that's a different story for a different video. In my case, it is better to buy a house rather than renting. And in my case, it is actually beneficial to go through the Nova Scotia Down Payment Assistance Program and finance our down payment to buy a house. Now, you do need to have savings for your closing costs, and that's gonna be a different video. But I just wanted to tell you that it is possible to buy a house in Canada with no down payment, because there are options for people who don't have savings for down payment and need to buy a house. You need to evaluate this information in a case-by-case basis. This might not be the reality for everybody, but it will be the reality for some people like myself. I was able to close on a house at $210K rather than $250 that I was supposed to be able to afford, according to my broker. So we close at $210K. We have a payment plan. Everything is fine. We are renovating our house, which you are going to see the evolution of the renovation of the house in the next videos as well. But we wanted to share with you also our experience when buying a house in Canada, especially for the first time. So I hope this information helps. Look into your province what programs they have for down payment assistance and check the requirements. You might be able to take advantage of that program and use it to your benefit, okay? So best of luck to you. Please keep watching my future videos, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.